One of the goals with Loon is to provide coverage for as many people in the world as possible. But we want good coverage for these people, not just coverage every so often when a balloon passes by. So you absolutely have to have these balloons nicely spaced out over the world, and we have to guarantee there's always a balloon available to move in whenever another balloon moves out. And I thought, hey, I could do a simulation of this. So nobody really asked me, I just thought, well, let's try this. This could be fun. So this is one of the balloon simulations I made. This is a simulation of a bunch of imaginary balloons and how they move in some real-world wind data that's available to the public. Each of these balloons considers what different winds are available at different levels in the stratosphere and then changes level to catch whichever wind is most appropriate. The red dots correspond to balloons that are low down in the stratosphere, and the blue dots correspond to balloons that are higher up in the stratosphere, and the balloons that are changing colour are changing altitude. In order to change how the balloons are spaced out, I can control a bunch of parameters here. For example, I can modify parameters that control how fast the balloons can climb, how fast they can drop, how high and how low they can travel, and this allows them to catch different currents in the wind. So we iterated probably through hundreds of these little questions, and that's a great thing about simulation, is that you can try all kinds of different ideas very quickly. One place we can look for inspiration is in nature. In my early simulations, each balloon does something similar to what birds do. They just look to their near neighbours and try to spread themselves out nicely compared to the others. But as we move forward, we may use methods that take into account everything. So every balloon essentially will have information about what every other balloon is doing. The future will probably be a much more sophisticated simulation method. The real goal here was to find out, is it possible to have a nicely spaced out flock of balloons? And the answer is yes. Once people could see that this was possible, it became a feasible project, not just some crazy science project.